Welcome back everyone, 86 Reviews here, and this is my review of Figurized Standard Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Gohan / Future Gohan. released on the 21st of November and retailing for 25,000 yen or roughly 25 US dollars. Ultimate Gohan slash Future Gohan is a kit I was really looking forward to. Yes, Figuarts have given us 2 official Ultimate Gohan figures on the Goku 1.0 body, one a regular release many years back, and a repaint in the form of the SDCC exclusive last year that came with both base forms and Super Saiyan heads. Demonical Fit have also recently given us their version of Ultimate Gohan on the more updated 2.0 body, but I believe this is the first time we have ever gotten a 6-inch, 7-inch scale fully articulated Future Gohan, which is definitely a popular version of Gohan amongst us Dragon Ball fans, and a very welcome addition in the line for us collectors as well, despite the reuse of the Goku body kit. Yes, that's right, Future Gohan slash Ultimate Gohan unfortunately does use the same kit as Goku as a base, which is not necessarily a bad thing since Figuarts does exactly the same thing, but after building the same kit over and over, it does tend to get a little boring, and I would have at least liked Figuarts update their arms, as I still do think they are a little too short and the only thing about this kit that lets the overall aesthetic down. Even some new hands would have been a welcome change to this kit, anything just to set it apart from the Goku kit, which I'm sure most of us Figurized collectors have built at least more than once. The only new parts, of course, being the 2 heads, which I think look fantastic, the new long-sleeved arm parts, and the tasseled belt, which I guess you can also use if you prefer the tassel belt look for Goku. As I've mentioned before, I think Figurized really upped their game when it comes to the head sculpts. I especially like the head sculpt for Ultimate Gohan, and I do believe it's the best head sculpt we've gotten of any Ultimate Gohan from any line so far. That might not be saying too much, but I really think the heads look great and are definitely the highlight of this kit. Unfortunately, the kit doesn't give you enough parts to fully put together 2 separate heads, making it quite troublesome to swap out parts. Figurized have only given us 1 base for the head and 1 set of faceplates to swap between the 2 versions of Gohan. Which also means if you want to apply this scar sticker onto Gohan's face, if you do decide later to swap out parts for the Ultimate Gohan, you're left with a scarred faced Ultimate Gohan. I'm not sure why Figurized did this, maybe to force us to buy the kit twice, but seeing as most collectors already have an extra Goku kit in their collection, it would have been so easy just to put the Ultimate Gohan head on a spare Goku body. It's a little frustrating since I really like both versions of Gohan and I would like one of each, and I really don't want to keep taking apart and putting back the heads together just to get a different version. Alright guys, so on to Articulation, and it's basically the Goku kit with the exception of the arms, but they basically move the same. So if you have any of those kits, you'll know what we're talking about here. So I'm not going to go through it in too much detail. I'll try to get through this as quickly as possible. But first of all, Gohan's head, he does move his head up that much. He can bury his head down quite far down actually into his chest because of the hinged neck joint. He does have side-to-side swivel. And if I can just get that to focus, sorry guys, side to side swivel, and he does have a bit of tilt left and right. Moving on to his butterfly joints, you get in and out movement there with his shoulders. He does move his arm past 90 degrees, a little bit past 90 degrees, and he does have 360 rotation there as well. Upper bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, but you get a pretty good range of motion there, and he does have those ball jointed hands that plug into his arms, so you do get swivel and you do get some, you know, in and out motion there as well. And moving on to Gohan's torso, he can ab crunch forward this much, back that much. He does have swivel there at the waist, and his belt here is on a hinge, so you can move it up and down. I do wish it could move side to side as well, but what are you going to do? His legs do split side to side really well, forward and back just as much as well. He does have thigh cut, upper thigh cut, a single jointed knee, but it does move quite far back and it doesn't expose any horrible knee joints, which is great. He does have boot cut as well. He moves his feet down and up, and he does have ankle pivot. For accessories, we get parts to build 2 heads for 2 versions of Gohan, not at the same time unfortunately, a neutral face and a shouting face. Again, nice sculpt work, better than anything Figure Arts has given us so far. 2 sets of hands, 2 fists, and 2 blast hands, and 2 energy effects as well. I really think this kit could have been so much better with just a few minor improvements. The choice Figure Eyes made with only giving us 1 set of faces was really disappointing. For now, I'll be keeping this kit as Future Gohan, but I really want to try and find a way to have an Ultimate Gohan head without spending the extra money on another kit. This was such a great character choice, but the lack of parts really let this kit down. Nevertheless, I am really happy to finally have a Future Gohan in my collection, and I would really love to see Figure Eyes do more characters that we haven't seen in the Figure Arts line as yet. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing you all real soon. Yoroshiku!